All right, here we go. Okay, 2 slides today. That's all it is. It's not a big deal, but there's a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. Okay? Okay, everything you've learned for 2 days now applies to some story problem. And every story problem you read, you got to think, there must be a parabola, and they don't always draw the picture for you. Now, I kind of gave you the picture, but they don't always do this. And here's what I usually do. If I see a picture, I go off to the side over here, and I just make another parabola, and then put the numbers on there that belong there. Okay? So here is your first one. Is a satellite dish. A satellite dish is in the shape of a paraboloid of revolution. If the dish is 3 feet wide and 8 inches deep, do you see a problem with what I just said to you? If the dish is 3 feet wide and 8 inches deep.
Feet and inches?
Feet and inches. You can't do that, guys. Whenever you read story problems, if they give you feet and inches, you got to convert right away. So either we go all the feet or we go all the inches. What seems easier?
Inches?
I think inches too. Okay, I do inches. All right. So 3 feet is really, what, 36 inches? Okay. Oh, this is the question. Where is the receiver module known as the focus located in relation to the vertex of the parabola? So the question is, do you guys, I hope you see this. There's your, whoa, that's a little wide. There's your parabola, right? They're asking you, where's the receiver module, otherwise known as the focus. Here's your big F. Big F for focus. But it did say, where is the focus located in relation to the vertex? Now the vertex is back here. So where is this thing? How far that way is the focus? 5 inches, 7 inches, 12 inches, what? That's your job. Tell me how far the focus is that way. All right, now, here's the deal. You have to take the XY axis, and you have to take this XY axis and plop it on here somewhere. Put it here, 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 here. Put it somewhere, but where would be the best place to put the XY axis? No one's talking. Should I do it right here? Should I make the x-axis go here and the y-axis go here? Would that be a good spot?
The vertex at the origin?
You want the vertex at the origin. You want the origin to move over here. Okay? That's what Olivia says. Are you okay with that, guys? Okay? Nobody's disagreeing with you. So, let's see what that looks like. Okay? If I go like this, and I go like this, there's the origin, and the origin sits right on the vertex. So this is kind of a nice deal. Why is that a nice deal? Because when you write the equation, you would go with which one? X squared or y squared?
Y squared.
Yeah, look at the parabola. It's going right. If it goes to the right, you could do the y squared. So you would work with this one, and because the vertex sits right at the origin, this is the easy formula. It's y squared equals 4px. It's the easy formula. It's not the formula I gave you yesterday where I said y minus k squared equals 4p times x minus h squared. I didn't mean that, x minus h. I would, if I were you, try your best to put the origin right on the vertex. It makes life easy. But, can I tell you this? Look at this. One of my classes today, told me, do this. Y-axis, x-axis. Where did the origin hang out? The origin hangs out right there. Is this still going to work? It does work. The origin's there. How far back is this thing? Where's the vertex? Say again?
8 inches to
Yeah, 8 inches to the left of the origin, but what would the point be? Negative 8, comma, what? 0 for the vertex. Now this makes a mess. Why does this make a mess? Because you'd have to work with this formula right now. You'd have to do this formula, and who wants to work with this formula when you don't have to, right? So I wouldn't do what, I think this was period 4. Period 4 might have done this. Sorry, period 4. I don't know if it was you or not. Okay. I would do what Olivia said. Olivia, perfect. I'm going with your idea. I'm going like this. This is what I want. I want the vertex there. I want the origin there. I meant that. Okay? So then that way I can use this formula up top. All right. So here we go. Personally, guys, I would redraw this. I don't think I'd draw right on top of this. I would go like this. I would go like this. Just redraw it. And then put your vertex there. X-axis, Y-axis. I'd put 0, 0 there. And then you got to start putting some other numbers on the parabola. Now, they did say the parabola is how wide? How wide?
36 inches.
36 inches. So from there to there is 36 inches. So and then they did say it is how deep? How deep is this? 8 inches. 18 going up, 18 going down. So does that tell you this point right here? Anybody know that point on the parabola?
8 of 18.
Yeah, 8, 18. What's this point down here? 8.
Negative 18.
Negative 18. Okay, you have 2 points on your parabola. You don't need 2 points. You just need 1 point. Pick the point that has the better numbers. To me, the better numbers are the 2 positive numbers, okay? Now, your job is to tell me something about the focus. Where is the receiver module located? Is it here? Is the focus here? Is it here? 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 Where is the focus? Well, the only way you're going to know is to find the p-value. Here's p right here. How do you get the p-value if you can't see the focus? Solve for it. But to solve for p, I need x and y. Do I have an xy? X, y, right here. X, y. I got xy here and I got an xy here. But again, I wouldn't go with the bottom point because the bottom point has two negatives, or I guess 1 negative. So here's me thinking, I'm going with that top point. So I'm going to put the 8 in for x and the y, or 18 in for y. So go ahead, try solve for p. Get an answer. (18 times 18, 324. 4p times 8, 32p. Answer, p is what?
10 to 1/8.
10.8?
10 to 1/8. So it's 10.125.
125. Oh, 10 and 1/8. I got you. Okay. 10.125. That is the p-value. Is that the answer? Is that the answer? No, that's not the answer. That's the p-value that tells you where the focus is. Where is the focus located in relation to the vertex? So you got to start at the vertex and tell me where is the focus. Well, to me, it's how far out? Yeah, this is 8. This is 8, by the way. So 10.8 would probably be about right here. There's the focus. So your answer would be 10.125 inches from the vertex. Thank you. From the vertex. Boom. There wasn't much to do here other than draw the picture, put the 818 on, then use the 818 to write the equation, and then once you write the equation, find the p-value. Once you find the p-value, slide over 10 inches, and just tell me the distance the focus is in comparison to the vertex. Not a bad problem. There wasn't much in that problem. Some of the problems you're going to do in your book are not that hard. You just got to read them, get the picture drawn, put the numbers in. You'll be fine. Now this next one you're going to do is much more detailed. It is about a bridge. And there it is. Okay, there's our bridge going across the water. We've got a big support arch that holds that bridge up. Okay, and there's your parabola, right? So that is the story. You got an arch above the road. Now you got to read it. You got to redraw it, and when you redraw it, stick the numbers on it. And by the way, what's so critical is where are you going to put the origin? Don't say anything. I'll give you 1 to 2 minutes, and then I'm going to ask somebody, where'd you put the origin? Okay, so just redraw it. Don't draw on this, because then it gets way too messy. If you think you know what you're doing, go get that equation. Oh, way over here. Oh, on the far left. Okay. Wow. I would have never put it there. It will work. You can put it anywhere. It's just. I'll say something later. Just I don't want to say it. Where'd you put your? Where's your orange? Okay. Where'd you put yours? Right. No. Okay. Where'd you put yours? No. Nothing. Okay. Where'd you put yours? Top. That's the origin? Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Where'd you go with yours? There. Where'd you put your origin? You don't know?
Still working on it.
Okay. All right. Hey, guys. The origin is just 0, 0. Where are you going to put it? Your class is all over the place. Here. Watch this. Some of you put the origin right there. 0, 0. Some of you put the origin here, 0, 0. And Olivia, you put it here, right? She puts it here, 0, 0. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you put it. But I got to tell you something. If you put the 0, 0 on the vertex right there, then you get to use which equation? The easier one or the more complicated one? The easier one. What's the easier one? This probably goes down. The easier formula would be this one, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be the easier formula? Now, Olivia, yours, and there's a few more people. Corey. No. She's like, who else put it right here? Dead center of the road. Boom, boom. Three people put it here. You, and you, and you, and you. You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to use this formula. X minus h squared equals 4p times y minus k. Okay. By using this point and this point, you have to use that equation. Now, come on, guys. Which one looks easier?
Top one.
That looks easier. Let's put the origin right on the vertex, right? I mean, I don't care. You don't have to. Olivia, I've never seen anybody do that. But Olivia, this works. It doesn't matter where you put it. Your numbers are just going to be really wicked. Okay. Can we agree to go here, guys? Are we in agreement? I'm kind of forcing you, it sounds like, but I have to. Okay, here we go. I'm going to finish that. I'm going to finish that. I'm going to put my 0, 0 there, which means this is the x-axis. This is the y-axis, right? Right? Okay, now I'm going to ask you for points. If this is the top of the bridge, okay, and we're going to call it what? 0, 0, then I need some other points. Okay? Now, if I read this to you, it says the highest point on the supporting arch is 50 feet above the bridge. Above the bridge. Okay, so from here up, that's 50 feet, right? Okay, so now, if I keep reading though, it says, and the distance on the bridge between where the arch intersects the bridge is 400 feet. So guys, from here to here is, how far from here to here? 400 feet this way. That's 400. So doesn't that tell you something about this point? This point is what? Right here. How far from here to here? Oh, I'm sorry, from the origin. From the origin. How far did I go this way?
200.
200. How far down did I go? 50 down, so it's what? 200 comma negative 50. What's this point going to be?
Negative 200.
Comma.
Negative 50.
Yep. There it is. And see, this is the hard part. The hard part is getting those points right. But if you call that 0, 0, then that's over 200, down 50. Back 200, down 50. That's what it is. Okay. Now, have you read the question? The question says, it's not quite here yet. If the bridge is 40 feet above the water, look, here's my 40 feet. How high, here comes the question, how high is the support arch above the water 100 feet from the center of the bridge? So here's what they're saying. From the center of the bridge, go how far this way? Go 100 feet. How high is the support beam above the water? Okay, well this point on the parabola is known as what, comma, what? How far to the right did I move, guys? This way.
100.
I moved 100. Okay, how far down did I go? Do you know that one? No, you don't know that. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for y. Once you get that number right there, guys, that y, you will know a lot of stuff. Okay, but for you to get a missing coordinate, you need an equation. So we got to go after the equation. Does everybody understand we're going with the top equation? Because the origin is placed right on the vertex. The vertex is the origin. Okay. Well, to write that equation, we need a p-value, right? So how do I get the p-value? I look at the vertex, I go to the focus. Where is the focus? It's somewhere down here. I don't see it. So if I can't look at it, then I need to do something. Solve for P. How do you solve for P? Yeah, you better know an X and a Y here, here, and you do. You know this X, you know that Y, you know a point on your parabola. You know another point on your parabola. You know 2 points. Personally, I would pick this one. 200 for X, square it, negative 50 for Y, and that's what you do. You solve for P. So go ahead, solve for P. I'll catch up to you. Anybody got it yet?
Negative 200.
Yeah, negative 200, right? Negative 200 is the p-value, which basically tells me my focus is how far down. My focus is 200 feet down. I don't really care about where it's placed. I just want you to understand what the p-value means. Now take this p-value, stick it back in the equation. Here we go. This is how we're going to write the equation right here. Put it back in. Now here I go. I'm over here now. X squared equals 4 times P times Y. Your p-value is negative 200. What is your equation? X squared equals? Say it again, Corey.
Negative 800.
There it is. There's your equation that you've been looking for. This equation will get you any point on your parabola. Okay, but what is that point that I want? I need to get what point?
I want the y coordinate.
Yeah, I want the y coordinate so that when I move from the center of the road over 100 feet, well, I guess from here, 100 feet over, how far down did I go? So aren't you going to plug 100 into your equation? Plug 100 in for x and get your y value. So let's do that. 100 in for x right here. 100 squared. 100 squared divided by 800 negative. Maddie, do you have it?
Yeah, it's 0.0625.
0.62.
Oh wait.
I don't think so.
Just one sec.
It's 12 and a half, isn't it? Negative?
Yeah, it's negative 12 and a half.
Yep, there it is. Negative 12 and a half. Okay, let's go back to the picture though. Let's make sure that makes sense to you. The picture says the vertex of the arch is 0, 0. So if I move over 100, I'm going to go down how far? 12 and a half. So does that seem reasonable to you? Yes, no? I mean, to me, reasonable means I move down. If that would have been positive 12.5, would you think you're right or wrong? That's wrong. Over 100 up? No, no, no. It better be negative, and it better be not quite 50. I mean, somewhere between 0 and 50. To me, it seems reasonable. Because if you think about an arch, they come down slow. And then eventually what? Then they start coming down fast. So it goes slow in the beginning. The next 100 feet, it drops from 12 and a half down to 50. So it makes sense to me. Anyways, is that the answer, 12 and a half, negative? It's not the answer. How high is the support arch above the water? So what I'm asking for is, here we are right here. How high above the water are we? From there to there. we better figure this distance out right here. What's that distance?
Isn't it 50 minus?
Yeah, it'd be this distance, 50, minus 12.5. Isn't this 37.5? So from the road to here is 37.5, but from the road to the water is 40. So the final answer is, yeah. So it's basically 37.5 plus 40, 77.5 feet above the water, right? That's the answer. Good? What's going to be really important is you draw the parabola. You put the vertex. I would put the vertex at 0, 0. I would, but you don't have to. Olivia, your way would have worked. Corey, your way would have worked. It's just your numbers change on you. I mean, your ordered pairs look different. Okay. All right.